everybody, welcome to Girls Game Shelf. Today I get to tell you about Tussie, Mussie, which is a game from Elizabeth Hargrave, art by Beth Sobel, published by Button Shy Games. What a trifecta, right? Did you know about this? Now you do. So one of the cool things about Tussie Mussie, that aside from being a wallet-sized game, which I love wallet-sized games, it is also based on this fad, this Victorian fad, that when you gave somebody a bouquet of flowers, that those flowers would have a particular meaning to them. That means that you could get a bouquet that you really wanted, that said the right thing. Or maybe you'd get a bouquet that wasn't quite what you hoped for. And that kind of works into the gameplay too. So this is how you play. The game is going to start with the deck of 18 cards in the middle of the table. The first player is going to take the top 2 cards and then read both cards. Each of these cards have different effects on them, and when you score them at the end of the round, they're going to give you points in different ways. So the player is going to choose which of these cards to reveal face up and which one to put face down. They then offer these 2 cards to the next player, who will choose one of them. This is where the push your luck strategy, kind of read your mind game situation happens. The next player will then choose one of the cards, and then the starting player will take the other card that is left over. The player who receives the face down card does get to look at it, but only they know what it is, because this is a keepsake. Get it? You know, it's just for you. No one else has to know. The second player then takes their turn. One card goes face up, the other face down. Players will choose which one they want. As you add cards, keep them in order, going from left to right, so that you have your flowers in the order of which they were received. At the end of the round, when all of the players have 4 flowers in their bouquet, then you can begin scoring. But scoring is going to be different for everybody, because remember, these cards all do different things. Some cards will give you points based on the other colored flowers that you have in your bouquet. Some cards will give you points because other cards have this little heart icon. They all do different things, but let's look at what scoring a bouquet might look like for you. To score your flowers, first pull the keepsake cards down below the bouquet. You're still going to score all of these flowers, but some cards score based on adjacency, so this step is important. Now flip over your keepsake cards, and let's go through this. My carnation has 1 point for each different colored flower, and I scored big on that. I get 4 points for that. My pink rose is 1 point for each pink card, including this one, so that's an extra point for me. My daisy has 1 point for each other card without a heart. And check this out, none of my cards have hearts. Good planning. That's another 4 points. My amaryllis gives me 1 point for every red card, so that's just another 1 point. But that's 10 points. That's a darn good bouquet, just so you know. If your bouquet didn't score as well, then don't worry, because that's only the first round, and there are 3 rounds in this game. So at the end of the 3rd round, then you will score all of your bouquets for the past 3 rounds, and the player with the most points wins the game. This game plays 1 to 4 players. I haven't played the solo mode. I prefer it with 2 players. I really like it that way, but it works well with 3 and 4 also. I just like the quick back and forth. It makes for a faster game, and I like that. You know, I gotta say also that I was really excited to play this game because I've always wanted to play an Elizabeth Hargrave game, and I've always loved Beth Sobel's artwork, and I've always thought that Button Shy's wallet games are really cool. I love wallet-sized games. The rules are very simple, so at first I was like, I don't know about that, but it's just so fun and light, but not just because the rules are light, because it makes me feel light. You know, because giving bouquets, it doesn't feel like mean bouquets. Every flower you get is a good thing. You know, it never feels like you've gotten a flower that's just screwed over your whole bouquet and rah. Every flower is just nice. I want to add really quick that this is not a paid preview. I just really, really wanted to check this game out, and I'm glad that I did. So I will put the information for the Kickstarter below when it launches in a few days. Until then, Button Shy's website is down there, so you can check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.